Hi everyone. Hello guys. Kumusta? Kumusta man mo? So I hope you're doing fine. So welcome to another video tutorial series. So karon mag-demo na ko sa inyo kung saan pag-run sa atong first na Kotlin application. Okay? So first is just open this software right here, the Integer IDEA Community Edition. Okay? So in my case, I have already opened this one. Excuse me. So all we need to do is we're going to create a new project right here. So create a new project, just click this one, new project, and then choose the Kotlin JVM. So don't choose this one, this Groovy. So just click this one, Kotlin JVM, and then proceed to next, click next, and then you specify your title name right here. Okay. So in our case, so just create your any name you want. So in my case, I will name this as first first Kotlin app, app, right? Okay, so just click finished, and then you will see your new created file here. So as you can see, there is a folder right here named .idea. So there is libraries, Kotlin, XML, and others. Okay, so all we need to do is create a new space or create a new workspace. So inyong button is simple kayo. Just right click this one, the source. As you can see the source, and then right click and then new Kotlin file class. Okay, can you follow? Just right click the source right here, new Kotlin file class. Okay, so after that you will create your first Kotlin file class. So sample lang, sample, very easy. Okay, and then enter. Okay, so in order to successfully run our Kotlin code right here, we need to create our main function. So without the main function, we cannot compile or we cannot build or run our Kotlin code. So kinahanglan kita mag-create first, kibali si kaning main function is the starting point, the entry point of all the codes we're going to write in here. Okay? So unsaan na pag-create some main function na to? So very simple. Just write the word fun, okay, fun, and then main, and then open and close parenthesis, and then the brackets. Excuse me. And then after writing this code right here, we're going to pass a few parameters right here in our main function. So we're going to pass the args here, colon, and then array, and then we'll specify the string. Sorry. Okay. So don't worry right here the code right here. So as we go along, you will understand how this works, how these parameters work. So as I've said, kani siya diri is kani siyang mani siya atong main function. This will be your entry point, starting point in order to run your Kotlin code. So diri dayan di na ta magbutang sa atong Kotlin code. Okay. So unsaon man pag-print, how to print a message or a line of string message in our code. So there are two ways to print that one using the print function, and the other one is the print line. Okay, or the print line or print nil line. So for example, I will use this one first. So welcome to Kotlin course. Okay, so in order to successfully run right here our first line of code, so just click right here the play button or simply right click right here and then run sample. Excuse me. So just wait to successfully build your code, and then see, as you can see, it outputted the welcome to Kotlin course. Okay, so another method will be print line. Okay, and then this is another example. Okay, so right click and then run. Okay, so as you can see, we first atong gibuhat first is ato ning giprint siya, welcome to Kotlin course. So as you can see nga ang second nga print line or second nga atong giprint na which is this is another example nga string is nasumpay siya. So this means that ang kaning function print line is i-print niya whatever statement or whatever values nga imong gina-assign diri, and then you will create another line. Okay, can you follow? For example, I will delete this one and then I will add this one right here. So I'm using the print another line function right here, which is he is going to print this one, the message which is welcome to the Kotlin course, and then he will create the Kotlin compiler, the JVM, I think, will create another line for us so that dili siya masumpay direct. Okay, so let's run the application. Okay, so as you can see, it outputted the value right here, the welcome Kotlin course, and then added a new line which is this one, new line. So and then iya pong gi-output ni kaning another print line. Okay, okay, so I hope that is clear for you. So next is, by the way guys, I will not explain anymore what is, for example, I will not explain in my video tutorial or course, for example, what is variable, what is constant, what is array, what is, what do you call this, all of those basic that you need to learn in programming. So I will not discuss that anymore because I know that you have already a background basic of programming in your previous course. So I am assuming right now that you already do know this, the for example the variables, array, and whatsoever. So I will jump to the course. I will jump gimodretso na lang ko dito para madali ta kay kung ako pa siyang ibalik din sa explain pa na ako what is variable, so dili na ako na explain guys. Okay, so self review na lang ta sa katong mga naagian nato, and dili man ka siya sa lisod kayo kaayo kay I think ang methods programming is just the same ra gyud siya, pareha ra gyud siya. Ang pag-declare lang ang lahi lang siguro, pero ang method, I mean ang way nga unsaon siya pagkuhan is pareha ra gyud siya. Dili, I'm not necessarily pareha gyud, but kanang murag the same ra gyud siya ba ang flow niya. Okay, so I hope you kanang nakasabot mo so sa akong buot ipasabot sa inyo. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to create a new variable. So variable, what is variable? Variable is a container. Kibali, whatever the user is going to assign to it, it will be stored in that variable. Okay, I hope that is clear for you. So in order to create a variable, you will use the name var. So in other programming languages like PHP, so kung mag-create ka that variable is name lang sa variable and then imo siyang assign na value. So in Kotlin is you're going to use var. Okay, var, and then you're going to name your variable. For example, name. So we use the var, which is method or a function, in order to successfully create a variable, and then we named our variable name as name. So ang ngalan sa itong variable is name, and then we're going to assign a value to it. So any value, any data type value you are going to use. So Unsa itong mga data type gali? First is integer, second string, float, what else? Float, decimal, I think. So whatever value, whatever you're going to assign with. Okay, so since name atong variable name atong ngalan sa imong variable is we're going to assign a string value right here. Okay, so var name and then the value of the variable which is string data type. So I'm going to assign my name right here, Jimby. Okay, salisin. So itong ibat diri is nag-create a variable. Ang ngalan sa itong variable is name and then we assigned a value to it which is akong ngalan, Jimby Salis. Okay, so how to print? Very simple. Print line or print function. And then we're going to copy this one and then run. Very simple. Very straightforward. It's me. So as you can see, it printed my name right here. So there is another way to assign or create a variable and then assign a string. For example, I will delete this one and then the same variable name as name and then I will specify right here whether it is a string or integer. So specify na ko yung data type. So I will specify right here the string and then I will assign a value the same. So again, there are two ways to declare to create a variable. This one using var name and then the name of your variable and then declaring what is the data type you want to use. So in this case, you're using a string type. So you specify niya dire which is string and then the value. Okay, so pareha ra gyapon. So ang uban nga programming languages guys like PHP, mag-error siya kung dili nimo siya butangan diri og semicolon. So in Kotlin code, no need to put a semicolon after the end of the code or the statement or the statement. So pwede nimo siya dili na butangan. So ang uban mong code, for example like PHP, kung dili mo siya butangan, it will create an error for you. So na error di ang gawas na something blah 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 nga na kay nalimtan og butang. Correct? So si Kotlin is pwede na siya walay semicolon. Okay? So kung butangan mo semicolon, I think pwede ra gyapon siya muran gyapon siya. Okay? So as you can see, miran ni gyapon siya kung gibutangan tog semicolon. Okay? So how to comment? Very simple. Unsa man pag-comment? For example, daghan na kay kag line of codes right here. And for example, daghan kay kanang line of codes right here and gusto nimo walaon to siyang kani diri nga line of code. So very simple, pareha la sa uban nga excuse me, programming language. Kung mag-comment ka is so kanira pud ang ma-comment diri nga section ang line I mean. So if mag-multi-comment ka, you can specify right here. So kanilang slash backslash slash and then the asterisk. So tanan niya ma-comment dito kung gusto ka ma-specify asa ra dapat nimo i-comment. Imo ra tangan gyapon diri asterisk and then so kanira diri nga line ang comment. Okay? So in my case I'm using shortcut. So excuse me, sorry. I'm using a shift, control and then backslash. Okay? So next is what if integer atong assign na pud nga i-create na pud nga variable. So very simple enough. Var and then for example age and then assign a value to it. So very simple and then print age. Just right click and then run. So very simple. Sayon na kay guys, dili na magliso dani nga kuan. Okay, so as you can see, it outputted 10 right here. Okay, so you can also do the second method, which is specifying the data type. Okay, the integer, and then assigning a value. So dili na ka pwede magkuha na niya. So si Kotlin is kabalo na siya daan nga integer imong gi-assign nga value if it is numbers. So no need to put double quotation right here or double, what's this? Double any. So no need to put it right here. So si Kotlin automatically na even ang uban nga programming languages kabalo na siya if it is numbers. So kabalo na siya daan nga oh okay integer ni siya nga data type. So no need to put double exclamation, a double quotation. Okay. So the same output will be generated right here. Okay, so the same 10 yapang. Okay, so I think this is the starting point, the basic. So in our next video, so we're going to create or let the user input any data type, whether it is a string or an integer, and then assign to catch that catch the string or integer, and then put it assign it in our assigned variable, and then output it in our here our terminal here. So I will demonstrate that in our next video. So thank you for watching this video right here, and see you in another video. Thank you.